Billy, 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 can't you see? This podcast is here to make you see. What's up, Billy?
What's up, man? Hey, I'm really offended that you came at my vision like that. I know I got lazy and all that, but whatever.
Whoa. Nobody came at you. Already starting hostile already, I see.
Hey, it's a long day at work. I mean, it's Thursday. It's Friday Eve, so, I mean...
Your favorite day.
You're going to get this till it's Friday, and then I'll be back to normal.
I feel you on that. So, today we're doing a lot of little Q&A from some of our friends and followers. And the one I just got is actually a pretty good one. And want to see what our take is on it.
Okay.
So the NFL placed Lamar Jackson #1 NFL player for this year. Do you agree with that?
Yes, I do. Lamar Jackson is absolutely nasty. He can throw the ball. He can run the ball. He makes great decisions. I think he's the all-around best football player in the league right now. And he's super fast to be a quarterback. He's super athletic. But, as much as he runs out and does all this other stuff, like jukes and stuff, he's going to get cracked one day and he's going to get hurt. But for the meantime, I'm cheering the dude on. Even though I'm a Panther fan, the Ravens, they got it going on over there.
I see where you're going, but, I guess Lamar, it's like kind of same with Cam because he could pass, run the ball, and do everything not a normal quarterback could do. And he's 6'5", running over people. So,
yeah.
But I think it's probably Patrick Mahomes. The way he throws the ball, accurate, deep, and he can run, and he just won a Super Bowl. It's hard to really pick Lamar over that, and it's just like you gotta face Lamar, and you gotta worry about his feet, his running game, and they're nasty. But it's hard to sit here and say Patrick Mahomes is not better than Lamar, or Lamar's better than Patrick.
Agreed. So what really showed me, I have a little insight on Lamar. So one of my old roommates, his name was Nick. He coached football. He played against Lamar Jackson before in a football game, and he said that guy, you see him on the actual field, watching him on TV, and you're like, dang, he's fast. But actually, when you're on the field with him, he makes everyone look so slow. And he was telling me, he's like, that's the best football player I ever played against. And this man studies football. He's a coach for Wingate, and he learns about he teaches defense and all that stuff. And he was like, that is the fastest player I've ever had to play against. And as much as he does, can spread the offense out, and then he can also take the ball and run. He's a very dynamic player. But like you're saying, Patrick Mahomes is too. He's still nasty.
The way he throws the ball, he can throw the ball different ways that a normal quarterback can't do. The way he throws sidearm, accurate, and his decision making is really good. And he's got a heck of an arm. He can lob the ball for days.
Who's faster?
Oh, Lamar, for sure, 100%. It's hard to stop a running quarterback, but me coming from a defensive side, you got to do your role, play your position. If you got outside, you need to stay outside. Don't try to make your way inside so he's going to bounce it out. You can contain a quarterback if you play your position the right way. It's hard, especially with him. He's so fast, but you can ultimately stop a running quarterback, but it is hard. It very is hard, especially with Lamar. But Patrick Mahomes, it's hard to face somebody that can throw it so many different ways and as far, and the decision making, and he can run a little bit.
See, I struggle. Okay, so when I played football, like what you were saying about if you got outside, stay outside.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I played corner, and I was okay.
He probably got burnt.
Oh, get it. All right. So I remember I was playing football, and the wide receiver came up to block me, and he just kind of went straight out, ran a 9, and I just saw the quarterback start taking the ball and was running up to the line of scrimmage, and I'm like, all right, I'm about to crack this guy. Little did I know he stepped up right close to the line of scrimmage and went whoop, straight to the wide receiver. And then he was wide open because me and
You didn't play your assignment.
I did play my assignment. I was just like, you know what? I'm going to crack this guy. And poor safety was already on the other side. And it was just a perfect whoop.
Yeah, that was the thing about, especially when it goes to the triple option, the option. I mean, you got to play your assignment for those kind of things. I mean, the running quarterback is hard because if you have to keep a spy on him if you really want to watch him. I mean, if the play takes too long, he's going to have time all day to run around. But I mean, it's hard. I mean, they're both good quarterbacks, but ultimately, I think Patrick Mahomes probably should be number one, just because.
We got to look at the stats. I think that Lamar's stats are better, even though that he had a better.
Not passing wise.
It was a better passing.
I don't believe so. No, Patrick Mahomes is.
But Lamar broke records this year too.
Yeah, but I mean.
The most running in a season or something like that. I forget what it was.
Yeah. Well, he beat Cam's. Cam beat it, and then I think he beat Cam's.
So,
But it's hard. It's not hard to beat that when you're able to run over 100-some yards a game too.
I mean, sure.
And have a running back that ran over 100 yards too. So a quarterback and running back going over 100 yards is pretty insane. But
just think about that.
yeah.
Like you're not only.
And it's not just because he's just running the ball the whole time. Man, like they're going past plays and he just tucks the ball in and goes for the run. They're not all designed to, which is the crazy part.
That's awesome.
But
it's crazy how much football's actually changed too.
yeah.
You know.
Well, especially the play wise and stuff, and then the quarterback position. But that was from Bryson Bolden from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, what's up, Bryson?
Bryson.
When you try to get on the boat again?
Next question was from Cam Ventura, Instagram handle Cam Ocho Uno. He asked, "Is a pizza a pie or just pizza?" He calls it pizza pie, but others disagree. What do you think?
I just call it a pizza. I mean, a pizza pie. I think there's different types of pizza. So when you go up to like New York,
But there's also different types of pies too.
Agreed. I think it's like the thin crust is what I would call more of a pie. But like thick crust, I would consider that more like that's a pizza. If that makes sense. Like the thin crust, I just don't call it a thin crust pizza.
It's really hard to really. I mean, because people call it a pie, and people call it pizza, which people make fun of me because the way I say it apparently. But I mean, I guess it's technically the same, but it's just weird because when you think of pie, you think of something sweet. Yeah. But that's just here.
Now, okay, so if you put like a Hawaiian pizza, you know.
But yeah, it's sweet, but it's not. It's not.
That's a pizza pie.
Yeah, but we're talking about. We're not talking about like an actual like. You don't eat pie like chicken pot pie.
We own some.
So it's hard. I'd rather call it a pizza and then have that distinction between pizza and pie. But yeah, that's my take on that. That's really hard to get it because like you could really go. I mean, technically, who's wrong? You know.
I'm just gonna go with the same thing. I call it a pizza. It's a pizza, and then a pie is a pie. But hey, you gotta hit me with those apple pies. You know, apple pies.
Yeah, I know that.
Turnovers and all that good stuff.
And thanks to Cam Ocho Uno.
Hey, hook me up with some shirts, big dog, or send me a link. I'm trying to get me on some shirts.
The next question is from Patrick Block from Nashville, Tennessee.
Ooh.
What is your favorite place to go in Charlotte, like bar wise?
So my favorite place to go to, Penn's Mechanical. It's pretty cool. I mean, I got a couple. To be honest.
What's your number? Do your top. Do you have a top five? Or do you have a top three? Or do top three.
Top three. Okay, so top three, I'd probably go Penn's Mechanical.
What's number three?
Oh, number 3.
Mhm.
Go up or what was
Yeah,
it?
start at number 3 and work your way up.
Okay, so then number 3, I'd go Lost and Found. And number 2, I would go, y'all are going to hate on this one, but you sleeping. You sleeping. Cowdy Joe's.
Oh god.
Yeah, you sleeping.
No, I know it's a cool place.
Oh, they got live concerts and all kinds of stuff in there. So, number 2 would probably be Cowdy Joe's. Then number 1, Penn's Mechanical. I mean, it's just so cool because it's like new and like they got like pinball machines all the way around. In the middle, they have like a bowling alley, and then it's like a rooftop with a bar, and they have like this sod on the outside, and they also got the trash can like where you can play beer pong with, and it's just a fun environment, and like this it's spacious too, and like you can just move around and get alcohol and have a good time and gamble, I guess.
And I guess my number 3. I mean, it's not really like places to go drink and have a good time and just like talk to people.
Yeah.
I mean, because I really don't go out to the bars like that, like you do. I like to go and sit down and drink, and just like chill kind of thing.
Coronavirus.
Yeah. And then, but I'm gonna hit the places I used to work for the owners for. I think
That's number 1 or number 3?
number 3 would be Graham Street.
That's another one.
Yeah, and then number 2 would be Caswell's because I like going over there. I like the environment. It's pretty
now,
cool.
the food there is on a different level.
Yeah.
With the pork chops, with the I don't even like Brussels sprouts, but they grill those Brussels sprouts and some stuff.
Oh, and too, number Caswell's was ranked in the top 50 or top 25 most haunted places in the United States.
Well, guess what? I'm not going there anymore.
Yeah, it was. They had somebody come out not last Halloween, but the Halloween before, decorated for free. Like everything was like different, and they told me that I was like, never closing here ever. But I never worked it. But it's like I would never close.
What I love about Caswell's, no, is it Caswell's? Yeah, it is Caswell's. Wait,
Their patio's huge.
is that the one that has the upstairs bar?
Yeah.
Okay, so Caswell's looks like literally an old house.
Yeah, but it's like really cool.
And they turned it into a bar, and it has like a bunch of places to sit, and they redid the place. It's really nice, but it's
Well, it
just
used to be
like,
another bar before that called Kennedy's.
and what's cool about it is it's literally like you go into like a house party. I mean, now that I'm getting older and stuff like that, like normally it's like, what are we doing this weekend? Let's go out to the bar. But like now it brings me back to like my younger stages of like, oh man, we're going to Caswell's, we're gonna go get drunk, and it's like we're just walking to like I'm some frat walking into this bar, see a bunch of people, and you're like, where's the beer pong in the flip cup? Like, I don't know. It's kind of like my vibe when I go in.
And then my number 1, I guess, would be shit. I guess if I wanted to go out and party and have a good time and dance, I guess the one time I went to Lost and Found, it was pretty cool. It was a weird vibe, but it was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I like the lights and stuff.
Mhm.
I guess it would be Lost and Found. I don't know.
That's your number 1.
I don't know. I don't know if I even want to say that one because
You
it's really because I don't go out like that. So I guess dude, I would. Carolina Panthers games. That's my number 1. I like going out.
Tailgates.
Yeah, tailgates. That's my number 1 right there.
But that's not. You gotta get another bar. So you only
Dude.
named 3. 2. What's a good?
Well, okay. I'll put Coyote Joe's number 3 and then bump everything up.
So number 1 would then be Caswell's.
Yeah, for me. But that's for me, like eating and chilling, not really going out. If you want to have like a good environment, good people to be around and stuff, Caswell's for sure.
Okay, that's not too bad. But now a place just to go drink. I mean, you can't get better than Sycamore.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's a pretty cool place. There's actually a new bar opening up here soon, called Vinyl.
What is that?
It hasn't opened yet, but it's gonna be pretty cool. I think it's in South End. It's gonna be like Almond on them or setting it up and everything. It was supposed to be open already, but with the coronavirus, there's no really point to opening. But it's going to be a pretty hot spot, so everybody watch out for vinyl.
Now, personally, I've been to the one in Raleigh, but the beer garden in Charlotte.
Oh yeah, that
I haven't been there. Personally haven't been there, but I mean, I like the beer garden in Raleigh. But I mean, I've just heard with the whole Corona stuff, it's a lot more difficult and all that stuff, and they don't let you like get up and socialize, and they just want you to just come in and sit down and everything. So, and drink beer. But I mean, part of drinking is socializing.
Yep. And I become a social butterfly when I drink.
I mean, drunk or not, I'll talk to anybody.
Yeah, I don't. I'm quiet.
But when I'm drunk, I'm a lot more. I think I get more quiet when I drink. I do.
I don't know.
Okay.
No, yeah, you do because you slouch and you don't know you like stop thinking about what's going on and you just like.
It's not that I'm hammered. It's
you just like slouch and then you just like zone out, and then when someone asks you a question, you're like pizza.
True.
But
and that's probably why. And before this podcast even came on, I'm reading this can. Can't name any beer that I'm drinking because we're not sponsored by them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I can. Hey,
it's sponsor us, Bud Light.
No, yeah, it's not sponsored by Bud Light. Don't say that.
All right, anyways.
But
refreshing.
Oh, see, he doesn't understand that refreshing doesn't mean hydrated.
So when I hear something say refreshing,
it's nice to drink and cool,
like water.
No,
very refreshing
because
right?
because when you wanted something so bad too, you're hydrating. But also, they say that about every other fucking thing you drink.
Okay, I'm just saying, if I drink 20 of these damn things, I'm not gonna
like a seltzer.
refreshed.
They say it's refreshing.
They are refreshing.
All right then.
okay, all right.
Jeez, already starting.
Already trying to argue.
And everybody, I have to deal with this every day, Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturdays. So you got to see what I have to deal with most of the time.
Oh, here we go.
And I have to put him in his place a little sometimes.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Don't forget, guys. I'm gonna see his ass at 7:00 in the morning too. So
hopefully. But damn.
So
thank you, Patrick Block from Nashville, Tennessee.
Hey, have you seen Morgan Wallen out there? I heard he walks around there all the time. So let me know if you see him all the time.
Dude, have you been to Nashville?
I've been to Nashville. It's been a long time. But
Dude,
when I go to Tennessee,
it's so cool. I almost moved. I was signed a apartment and everything. I was about to move.
How many bars are down there? It's like
Dude,
100 and
there's so many. Like, dude, we walked into this one. I wish I remember the name, but it had a car in the middle, and everybody was like jumping on it and stuff. And then we went,
What?
yeah, dude, and we were buying pitchers of beer. Dude, the hottest women I've ever seen in my life were in Nashville.
Oh, dude, it's all those.
They're all
those
beautiful.
Southern
all beautiful.
belles, man. I'm telling you.
And
people
then
sleep on them.
Dude, and we walked out of that bar, and there was another bar right next door upstairs, and it was the piano bar. And dude, it was so much fun. They were like dueling pianos, and it was like sick. Like they're like playing songs on the pianos and like dueling against each other. It was the coolest thing.
I'll mess you up with some Beethoven.
Yeah, I can't play, but actually in Nashville too, they have the football team, and I went to one of the games there, and dude, Nashville's it's just like Charlotte basically.
But it's not as like.
But no, but it's cooler than Charlotte.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
not
not like I sound really bad when I say that. I love Charlotte. That's one reason why I stay here. But Nashville is like, it's like Charlotte, but we don't have a street designated just for bars like they do.
That's true. Now,
And they have a hockey team and a football team.
Now, if you go out uptown, like our bars are so spread out, unless you go to the Epicenter.
Yeah, you gotta walk. You gotta take an Uber everywhere. They can just walk bar to bar.
I mean, because we got like South End.
And tons of music to listen to.
Yeah. I mean, we got South End. What's the other one? Starts with the M. It's not Plaza. Oh, well, it starts with.
Where I live?
Plaza Midwood.
Noda.
So, like, all the bars are more like on the outside of Charlotte, really. So, I mean, if you're really trying to like get drunk in downtown Charlotte, go to the Epicenter.
No, don't go to Epicenter.
Well, I mean, they got a couple good bars over there.
Yeah, but dude, I would rather go to South End.
Yeah, and Plaza Mid was pretty good too.
But that's crazy. But yeah, I love Nashville. One of my good friends, I visited him a couple times and more a couple times. But dude, I love Nashville. It's so much fun there. And then Opryland. Yeah, if you go to Nashville and you've never been, Opryland's like this big, huge hotel. It's got all these restaurants and bars inside of it. It's crazy. It's really crazy.
I went. I like Tennessee regardless. I mean, Tennessee is just like a nice, relaxing.
And you know what? The
state.
passenger can have an open container in the car while you drive too, and you won't get in trouble.
That's cool.
Yeah, I found that my friend was like, "Yeah, you can bring that with us." I was like, "Dude, no, I can't bring that. I'm not getting in trouble." He's like, "No, you can do that. Passengers can have an open container." I was like, "Are you being serious? Or are you fucking?" Because he likes to mess with me too. So I was like, "No, you're messing with me." And he's like, "No, being for real." I was like, "All right." Grab my beer and we went on it.
I think that's the dumbest law ever. I mean, think about it. You get into an Uber, chances are you're Ubering for a reason. Your chances are you might be drunk. And I mean, like...
Yeah, and if you can't finish a drink, but I mean, that's when it gets sticky though, is when, I'm catching an Uber, but then they're not, and they take a beer to go, you know?
Yeah, but I'm saying like even like let's say that the Uber got pulled over for no reason, and he had people in the back with open containers. Like he's gonna get charged for that too. And I mean, I just wish it wasn't like that. I mean, because I mean, if you have someone that's safe driving, which I don't promote drinking and driving regardless, but if you have someone that's safe to drive, I mean, I don't see the reason why you can't have someone in the passenger seat drinking or in the back seat drinking. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. Yeah, I think it's stupid, especially because, like, what if you don't even know sometimes and, like, they start drinking in the back, which a lot of people do, especially in Ubers. Like,
you sure that?
Yeah, I mean, if the passengers are drinking and you're not, I think it's fine. But this is when they get to the tricky part. Oh, I can smell it on you. Well, they're drinking, I'm not. Then they're gonna have to. They'll do whatever they can, you know, kind of thing, and then just a whole mess starts.
But you could be completely sober, but you're still going to get an open container charge.
Yeah.
And I don't stop. You could be completely dry at 0.00, and you're still going to get in trouble for it.
Yeah, because and then even if when you're riding passenger and the person's been drinking and you haven't, you get a accomplice charge with you.
Yeah. So whatever.
And it's crazy.
Welcome to America. Shoot, probably the Russians over there, or Germany, they're probably hammered 95% of the time. But
you're crazy.
I am crazy.
All right, next motherfucking question. What responsibility would you gladly give up, and what would you not give up?
Oh my gosh!
I'm just kidding. That was a fake one.
I was about to say,
because I know you.
that would hit me hard. I don't even know, man.
I know.
Rain check.
I knew you wouldn't be able to do that one. That's why I said that one. That one was a joke. But so Billy.
So I got something for you, Doug. How do you liking it out in Noda now? I mean, I haven't really got the chance to ask you. Like, how do you liking it? Like, you moved in, and what? I don't know. What's your vibes down here? Because he recently moved up to Charlotte, downtown Charlotte. We used to live out
The trails.
the trail house. So
Not the trail.
not trail house, the trails.
Yeah, I know.
Every time you say
But
trails,
I always
see
think,
trails.
yeah, I know. I say it for everything, but I like it, dude. I like the fact that I can walk pretty much to any bar if I really wanted to.
But he doesn't go out.
Yeah. Well, your boy wants to save some money. And two, I don't like being hungover for work the next day because it'd be miserable, and I'd be a miserable person to be with. Even if I only take pictures and post them on the iPad, but still, I'm miserable, and I don't want to be miserable. So, and then half the time, it's when I'm days off. It's actually freaking raining every time. So like, kind of.
Oh, I got a good question for you, Devin.
No, don't. No, I don't know. I think I know what you're gonna say.
I'm going with it. Your followers need to know. How many times you been to the pool? You've been here for how long? How long is it?
It's about to be two months, I think.
How's the pool?
I haven't gone yet. Well, first of all, the days I do want to go, it ends up raining. 2, I don't like to lay out, so I'm not going by myself. If I have somebody with me, I'll have someone to talk to, fine, I'll go do that. But I'm not going to go lay out by the pool by myself. I can do a couple laps and then I'm going to get bored. So I don't like going to the pool by myself, so. But we did go to the river last weekend.
Oh, speaking of that river, Devin got fucked up. Meaning he didn't get drunk. He just got his ass whooped by rocks all day and sunburned.
And you know, and tell everybody why I got fucked up, because it was for a good cause.
Why did you get messed up?
Because everybody was trying to make that concert and the tubes weren't moving fast enough, so I jumped in the water and started swimming with the pulling the tubes, trying to.
About 1.5 miles, Devin's over here swimming to like get us, and I'm over here in the back like chilling on my tube, drinking beer. I'm like, "You go, boy."
Yeah, I'm over here.
Meanwhile,
I'm over here dying.
To the concert.
Yeah, I'm over here dying swimming, and definitely a great workout if you want to swim in the river and pulling tubes, but it definitely is not very fun when you start hitting some rapids with rocks. Because P got his shin fucked up.
Yeah,
dude, my ankles are all messed up, and I'm like, every time I take my sock off, I'm just like ripping skin, and I'm just like, ah.
I mean, you were bleeding too.
It was bad, dude, but I mean, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. We went down the Catawba River, and
floated from the dam to the
pump house.
Pump house.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So definitely check it out, because you don't really have to do too much other than just float. So if you like laying out and chilling and drinking, that's the place to be.
And best part is like go with a nice group of friends, tie each other up. Well, not tie each other up.
Oh, you dirty little motherfucker.
Tie your tubes together and then have a cooler in the middle and just let the rapids just take you. Just relax and actually, if you go down there, there's also a couple swings you can get on. You can get off on the side and then get on one of those rope swings and swing out. And it's kind of fun. It's really relaxing. I'm glad I did it. I'm probably gonna go back either Saturday or Sunday, or shit, maybe both days till the boat gets fixed.
Hey, dude. I mean, it's free. You get to drink, and you're in the sun all day, and it's something to do other than sit in the house.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, I mean, other than the fact that you got to drive 30 minutes, but
what's 30 minutes?
Well, if you're drinking, yeah.
I mean, we travel for work.
Yeah, but but you know,
it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's a lot of fun though. So if y'all people around the Charlotte area decide to, definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun. A lot of people do it too. I mean, we had to
parking was
dude, I had to walk 13 minutes to get to the dock.
I got an old truck, so I got a 1990 Ford F-150, so I'm like, whatever. So literally, I found a parking spot and I drove right in through the woods.
Yeah, I know you did. Yeah, I was like, I saw your car.
My whole truck was like inside the woods, and I'm like, whatever, you know. I got a chain in the back. If someone blocks me in, I'll just drag them through the woods with me.
Well, I mean, you were all up in the woods too. I had to like move tree branches out of the way to get into the car.
I'm getting it painted soon.
What you should do, flat black.
No, I'm gonna go with a two-tone. Probably go red with like a nice either white or gray two-tone strip, and then go red again at the bottom. Ooh, with chrome rims. Ooh, trying to tell you. Oh, and I'm getting my exhaust on that thing. But anyways, we'll save that for another podcast.
What other question you got?
So, another question I got. So, this is kind of not really, I guess it is a question, I guess. So, football, let's say back in the 90s, okay, or 2000s. How do you think they would match up to last year's Super Bowl champs? Like, how do you think that? I mean, the game's evolved.
Oh,
so
not
much.
good, but I mean,
So do you
not
think,
good at all. But the way they played and the way they play now, player safety now they wouldn't be able to do the things they did now. So the team now would probably win because they're used to it, and also too the plays are a lot different, and the athletes are bigger and stronger. There's no talent, like there's no question that they would win just because the hits they would do and the plays they ran. I mean, mostly penalties. The penalties have changed so much, and the way you hit people, it's crazy. So it's definitely going to change. Like, there's so much change that it's 100% fact. Well, I can't say that because anything can happen, but I believe that if a 2020 team faced somebody in the 90s, the 2020 would win.
But you got to think about this.
But depending on which team, because even one of our worst teams could probably lose. It is all about the players and the coaching and the plays. But just the way the hits and stuff were back in the days, there would be so many more penalties on the other team. It's just the game. It's changed, but it's changed, but it's more directed towards player safety, and it wasn't back then.
I think the mentality and the toughness of the old football players. They're not going to beat them because now we have the spread offense, but I mean, you got
it'd definitely be a hard hitting. There'd be a lot of hard hitting, but dude, the hard hitting would be, it'd be a boring game to watch. It'd be a blowout, I believe, and so many flags because of the hits.
Back in the day, they were big on defense too.
But they were hitting people like recklessly. They could hit however they wanted. They could slam people, and it's definitely different.
Football, baby.
Yeah, but it's player safety too, and like people, the head-to-head stuff, like there'd be so many different penalties and stuff.
So how come? Like, I think one of the most violent sports there is hockey. How can hockey people drop the gloves and just beat the crap out of somebody?
I don't know.
But in football, if they lose a helmet, they're just like, stop, ooh, blow the play dead and stuff.
Well, if someone's getting hit in the head with another helmet, that's kind of.
Yeah.
And you're going full force, you're just throwing punches at somebody. But if going head first into somebody is pretty
dangerous, yeah.
Yeah, pretty hard. But I mean, I don't know. Hockey's a different sport.
They are.
Those guys lose teeth and all that kind of shit. They're tough.
Half of them, when they smile, they got at least one tooth knocked out.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like hockey would be cool to play, but at the same time, dude, that must be a lot of money to work on your teeth if you get your teeth fixed. That's probably why they keep it like that, because they know they're probably going to lose another one.
I wonder if Happy Gilmore made it yet. I wonder if he's going to try it again this year.
You're stupid. He was doing pretty good golfing. Stupid. But, Billy.
Yo.
One of the player haters want to know, are you a tit guy or an ass guy?
Okay. So, I used to be...
But I'm going to have a follow-up question with that, so be ready for that.
Okay. Alright. So, tits or ass? This is a tough one because I like both of them. But I'm starting to think that everybody's going to give me shit. I think I'm starting to become more of a tit guy. But
I thought you already were.
I'm very particular about my boobs too, though. Like, they have to...
You sound like the douchiest dude right now.
I know. That's what I'm saying. But, like, you can't pass down a perfect size boobs. Like, that are, like, perky and...
what makes it perfect, though? Well, why does... That's your standard, right, for perfect?
Yeah.
You're right.
So, my standards are C pluses.
Standards? I mean, you mean like... You like...
Okay. I like C to D's, but I don't want them to get any bigger than that because then they start to sag. And D's, if a girl don't work out properly, then they're going to be saggy too. So they need to be... She's got to be fit, and it's got to be a little nice, boom, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But-
you know what? You're probably a lot of ladies that do listen to this are probably like, "Wow, that dude is such a douche."
No, and it's not. I can still deal with
But
it.
actually, they can be like, "Oh, at least he's honest."
Yeah, I am honest about it. And also another thing, I told you about my tits. I don't know, but so also, girls' boobs. They call it pancake nipples or whatever they call them, but like the circumference around them, I'm not a big fan of that either.
Oh my god,
I like a nice boob with a.
but they
nice
can't
nipple
help
in the
that.
middle.
They don't design
Well,
their
I know,
boobs.
but I'm just saying
All right,
that's what I like.
all right.
And if I have D cups with a nice small nipple in the middle, I'm taking that over an ass all day. But all tits aren't that nice. So
Yeah, your standards are really high.
a lot of girls can work on their ass too, though. So if you have a girl that has nice tits, unless she gets a boob job, and I'm not into boob jobs. But if a girl has nice tits and she's blessed with that, a nice pink nipple, big tit, all right, we good. We good. I mean, you've been blessed in that area. But a girl can do a lot of squats and have a butt.
I'm sorry, ladies that are listening.
Yeah, I apologize. You asked
I'm sorry yeah, but I didn't know you were gonna go in depth on that like that. Sorry, ladies, I brought a douchebag on. Did not mean to. He will learn his lesson, I promise.
always being the nice
But
guy.
no, I'm gonna answer a question too.
All right.
I really don't give a fuck. Tell
All
you
right,
the truth.
Devin, tits or ass?
I really don't give a fuck.
No.
But let me finish. Let me finish.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. But if I had to choose, I would rather have an ass because you can grip onto that pretty hard. You can't grip onto boobs very hard because they're sensitive and they hurt if they squeeze onto them too hard. You can grab an ass pretty hard and smack it.
Okay, but what's your size?
I don't give a fuck.
Because they could be Cardi B up in this place.
I don't care.
Or you can have a girl that's
I like a nice big.
98
I like
pounds.
I like a butt. I don't care what size. As long as if you got something to grab, you're good with me.
all right. Okay, but I'm just.
But
saying,
that- yeah.
What's your preferred ass shape? I told you the
Oh,
boob
I don't
size.
even know. Like, I mean, like nice
You-
fit. Someone that works like athletic. I
Is
guess.
it athletic ass or is it like the?
I like it just like nice. The one that just like I mean no, I really don't like just goes to the gym like regularly, but not like too crazy. I really don't care to tell you the truth.
Oh, Devin, he loves all girls' bodies.
I am. I can't disagree.
Alright, anyways,
But we can thank one of our friends for that one.
I appreciate that one. Who said that one again?
Can't they wanted to be
Anonymous. Okay.
yeah,
Alright, fair enough.
but
But I'm gonna go with tits on that one.
I feel you. I feel
Okay,
you.
so about the tits thing. Now, what do you think about Pier's nipples?
You strong individual.
Dude, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, that would fucking hurt. I mean, it's not as bad as getting like.
Like that shit would get caught.
I mean, like I had my ears pierced before and stuff, but like I mean, your nipple. I feel like if you pinch your fucking nipple, it's gonna be hurting.
for a long time. That's
Yeah,
what
they're
sounds like.
tough. Very. Yeah, whoever gets them are very tough.
So, do you find it attractive or not?
I really don't care.
You're always, I don't care.
Dude, it's more like I really like if I'm gonna define your boobs, then I'm really not looking at your face, basically.
If I'm sucking on the boobs, personally, I don't like them. I don't like how they're metally and they get.
And hey, it'd
you
be
start-
fun. Hey,
They get like I hit them with my teeth, and I ain't about that. But girls that don't have titty boobs.
hmm.
I said titty boobs. Girls that don't have Peter's nipples, don't worry about it. That means I can get in there and bite that nipple.
Oh God.
Okay, alright, I'm getting into
Well,
it.
yeah, we're getting a little too dirty.
But Peter's nipples just says I'm a freak. So
Or I'm a strong as fuck.
or I'm strong as fuck. So that's cool too. I think it's an appearance thing, but whatever. Anyways, alright, we gotta get another one on that one.
So
Homosexual.
yeah, I know. Yeah, you might run off everybody, Billy. But do you have another one?
Do I have another one? Well, this is kind of like completely switching off topic. in
Do
a
it.
sense.
That's what we like.
All right, so Now, I was thinking about this the other day when I was just going through doing my taxes and all this stuff, and I think that the school, I'm going to ask you this question. Do you think that the school should teach a life class? Meaning it teaches you about, obviously you go to school, you learn math, you learn reading, it's supposed to set you up for life, but I'm talking about a class for like teaching you how to do your taxes, teaches you about bank accounts, teaches you how to save money, teaches you, like, just basically teach you everything, car loans, interest rates, just basically anything when it comes to
they should
living
be able
life.
to, that's so, they should, but then, they're going to say that should be on your parents, but, think about it. Our parents busy all the time, and then they don't want to, they want to spend time with you, but at the same time, not everybody, wants to be able to teach something when they want to just spend time with somebody, too, and have fun. It's not, you don't want to be taught all day.
No.
Yeah, it should definitely be learned, but I haven't been in school in so long, so I don't even know if they do teach it or not, but I know elementary schoolers now are a lot smarter than we were when we were in elementary school, because they gotta learn a lot more stuff.
I just feel like that would be just to make everybody a little more successful, like just managing money and like maybe invest in the Roth IRA, stocks. They teach you a little bit about stocks, but nothing.
I don't think I've ever I think the last time I ever learned anything like how to write cursive was in 3rd grade.
Literally, we're the last generation that learned a little bit of cursive, and I only know how to.
Dude, I don't even know what they teach in school anymore. It's a lot more than I learned, probably.
It's a lot more advanced than we're used to.
Yeah,
but it's a lot more computers now. Now.
Oh, especially with COVID, everybody's online. There's online work all the time now.
Mm-hmm. They're carrying around computers, but I couldn't imagine just sitting, being a student and learning from home. Especially on language.
Oh, I could. I would be playing video games all day because, I never studied. I never studied in school. Thankfully, I was able to pass C's, actually. But, I never studied. I never studied a single time in high school or college. My 1 year in college. Never did. So, thankfully, I passed because I guess I have some sort of smartness in me.
Devin, you didn't apply yourself in school.
Oh, I fucking hated it. I'd rather just work on worksheets, man. Do it in class, but outside of class, it's my time.
Hey,
and plus, I played football, so I didn't want to go home at 8 o'clock, start working on homework, and then go to bed. And fuck that.
There's no such thing as homework.
Yeah, fuck. What is homework? Work. Yeah, I did. I know I got homework the next day. I got homework, and I had to turn it in the next day. I'll do it in my next class the day I received it.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, 100%. I did all my homework in the next class.
I did it before.
Or I would scribble in Dr. Scratch. That's why my handwriting's so bad. So when they read it, at least it looked done, and they just couldn't read it, and they were like, "What does this even say?" So I got credit for it, but it wasn't you couldn't read it or.
You got a participation A.
Yeah, I got to participate. Hey, as long as I turned it in, I was fine. Because you didn't get a 0 for turning it in. At least I get some kind of credit.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so
I got another question for you.
Bring it.
So me being, I think I might have asked you this before. I did ask you this before. So my question is, why haven't you done jiu-jitsu yet? COVID. I already answered that for you because I can't train myself.
Yeah. Well, and then 2, I'm more of a one-on-one kind of person, so I don't really like to do group stuff until I'm confident with what I'm doing because I like to be able to focus and learn on myself instead of training with somebody else. I like someone focusing on me so I can perfect it myself before practicing with someone that's not perfected too. But you're still I'd rather work with someone that knows what they're doing, perfect my thing, and then work with somebody, a group, because that's how I learn better. I'm more of a one-on-one, hands-on person kind of thing. If you go in a group, I'm just going to fucking stare off into space. I'm going to do what I got to do, but I'm going to, that's why I was in school. Stare off in space. If I'm doing it, it's game over. I'm going to get it right. But, that's probably the main reason. And I like the gym too much, so when I go to the gym all the time, I'd rather than not take time away from that.
So for some of you guys that may not know, So me and Devin's got a little competition going on right now, and he's been kind of kicking my ass this week. But so we got a little competition. It like tracks our mileage. So me and him, he challenged me because
Whoa. Who started it?
Started what?
You started talking shit to me.
Okay, I'm a shit talker. That's the only thing that motivates me.
And I was like, you know what? You said you can outrun me, or you said something. I was like, all right, let's do this. Blah blah blah. And then I was like, Billy, you might beat me, but it's gonna be fucking hard because I don't give up.
So we've been doing this.
Mama didn't raise no loser or quitter.
Me and his been doing this. What's it called? Strava or
Strava app. Yeah, the Strava running app.
And so we've been running almost every day for. Well, I haven't ran any this week, and it's Thursday. And so, anyways, I seem like a slacker.
Oh yeah, well we didn't run yesterday because we were out of town for work.
Last week I ran 7.1 miles. Devin ran like
4.
So now Devin's already ran like 3 miles this week, and today we're doing a podcast, so I get another.
And we're drinking beer too, so you know we're not gonna run.
So this.
And it's been fucking hot, bro.
These last couple of days.
Well, I've been running right when I get home from work, so it's like fucking hot.
I only got 1 mile over him right now, and we got till Sunday. What? You're not up.
Saturday's the first, bro.
Saturday. Oh, so I got.
So tomorrow's the only day we can run.
I gotta go run 3 miles and 3 miles the next day.
No, tomorrow's the only day. The last day.
Oh, I'm stay tuned. I'm gonna kill him.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
All right, but yeah. So the grand prize is what again?
Pizza and beer.
That's the only reason why we're running for pizza and beer.
Yeah, so we can get
bragging rights and pizza and beer.
Yeah. So that's the only reason why we're doing this is for pizza and beer, so we can get fat again.
But on the bright side, like it's good. Only for me to be able to work out, I just can't go into the gym to pump iron. I mean, everyone.
I can, but
because like I just feel like because I go hard because like I've been in a wrestling room my whole life. And when I go into the gym, I'm like, okay, competing. It's time to compete, I'm doing this to go compete. I got to put in work. And then I just kill myself. My muscles ache and everything else.
You know why your muscles are aching, right? Because you don't normally do it and you're killing your body.
Even when
right then and there. If you do little reps here and there, then you're gradually building your muscle and making it less likely for you to get sore and stuff and kill yourself. So if you go in there killing yourself on the first day, of course you're going to be hurting.
But I tell myself when I go into the gym, I'm here for a reason. I'm not here to waste my time. Now I better go get the most out.
Yeah, but that's the wrestling mentality. But you have to be smart. But you have to also be smart about it. You should be smart about like you are in wrestling. You have to be smart about it. You can't just go in there, throw up. Can't go in there, never lifted weights, throw 225 on and expect to rep it, Mm-hmm. I mean, like, I had to restart when I had my car accident. I had to which was embarrassing I had to start with a bar again because my bone wasn't fully healed. So I had to start with a bar, then 5 pounds on each side weekly. And then I think a month after I was able to start really a month after I started working out, I already threw 225 on. Because it comes naturally. I mean, muscle memory, but I threw 225 after a month from 5 pounds.
Gotcha.
I mean,
I just for some reason,
and that's just for me because I'm naturally strong for some reason.
But back to the running thing, the reason why we got into it is because I challenged him, he challenged me, or I don't know.
Yeah, you definitely started it for sure. Because you kept saying, Devin, I would whoop your ass, and that's Billy right there. If anybody knows Billy.
So but the thing that fuels me is I just can't go in the gym and just lift. So I have to have something that's gonna keep me into it. I don't really listen to headphones or anything like that either. I guess I'm psycho. I don't really listen to music. I go in there and get my stuff done. But competition is what gets me going. And when I'm competing against another person, it just pushes me to be another level. I gotta up this person. And again, it all goes back to wrestling, but it's all about trying to up somebody. And I will die trying Tubs.
Man, that's what I told you. I was like, Billy, I'm gonna die before I give up. Like, you might beat me, but it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Cause like now knowing that you're gonna get home on a Friday and go run.
Oh, I'm doing it.
All right, we'll see about that.
How many miles are you gonna run?
As many as you, but 1 mile more, so we'd be tied.
Yeah, okay.
So we can be tied.
No, I ran cross country back in high school.
Yeah, I
too.
know, and I'm going against this. So I only did football, and he did cross country and wrestling, so he had to run a lot. So that's what makes it more embarrassing for him when he loses.
Hey, you know what's the best?
And it's
part
kind of embarrassing that I'm even this close to him still, even though he hasn't ran this week.
You know the best part is though.
You're gonna be
is
buying
I
peace on
cannot
beer.
Wait to sit here with a nice refreshing that we were talking about earlier. After a good days of work and after running, and I get my nice refreshing beer and a large pizza. Ooh, what says happy Friday, happy weekend to that? I
I mean,
and bragging rights. You gotta think, this just isn't for us. Right? I mean, this just isn't just the run and pizza and beer. This is bragging rights till we do it again.
yeah.
Who won? I'm gonna say that first thing in the morning. Good morning, Devin. Who won? I'm gonna say that every morning till we do it again.
You know what? I know you will do that, but
Competition, baby, competition. I'm in his head. I'm in
yeah.
his head.
No, you're not in my head at all. I do have a question for you, Billy.
What's up?
Have you ever thought about getting? You know how you get like your food delivery from places like DoorDash or
Yeah.
Uber Eats or whatever.
Mhm.
Have you ever thought about getting your groceries delivered?
No, I just feel like when it comes to that level, a lot of people that don't really understand about me is like I really love food. Meaning it's not even like I just enjoy food. It's I enjoy cooking food and making the best. So again, it goes back to wrestling. You're literally gonna hear me all the time talk about wrestling life lessons, all that stuff. But I used to cut weight back in the day, and I really got the chance to value water and food because, I mean, I had to pride myself for some stuff. So I really got into cooking and barbecuing. Hey, I'm probably going to grill out of Boston Butt this weekend too, you know what I'm saying? About 8 hours.
Come out to UNCC.
I'm going to inject it with some nice, I can't tell you what I'm injecting it with because it gives my secrets up. But cooking on the Traeger. But, I really value my ingredients about what I put into my food. So I would say no. I would rather just go get it. Because let's say you ask for an onion and they get you an onion with like a nasty spot on the back of it. Or just, I don't know. I just don't want my food to be relied on somebody else's hands. I would rather go get it, pick it out myself, and then go take it. Take it back home and cook it.
Well,
What about you? Yeah.
Well, the reason I was saying that is because you know how sometimes we get off of work, we're putting a little extra overtime and stuff. Instacart, you can order your groceries online and they deliver it to you. They have multiple stores available, so you can shop all your favorite stores in a single order. And it's delivered to your door as fast as an hour. So if you ordered it 4 o'clock, you can get it as fast as an hour. It could be longer, but it highlights deals to save you money. And if you go into the description on my podcast, you'll find a link for it, and you'll get a free delivery on your first order over $35. So definitely check it out, guys. Also, in the link as well, you can try Amazon Music Unlimited free trial. So definitely check that out in the bio description on there to get you a Music Unlimited free trial. Try it out and follow those links. It helps me out. And Billy, let's say our farewell and shoot him your Instagram and ladies.
Here we go.
He's taken, so can't try to hit him up. So
here we go. All right, so follow me on Instagram at BillyTheMan84, and then Snapchat. Don't add me on there anymore. I've already gotten some trouble about that, but we're not gonna get into that. Twitter, same thing. Also, get on Facebook. Actually, follow my Sun Valley Wrestling page. I post every now and then on that. Especially stay tuned about what's going on with the coronavirus and all that, and show some love to some of my wrestlers that I post about. And I mean, they got goals in life and want to achieve their goals, and it sucks right now because I got some good guys on my team, and right now they're not going to be able to display their. I mean, as of right now they are, but I really strongly don't believe that we're actually going to have a season next year due to this. So just kind of keep them in your prayers, and because I mean, high school really opens up opportunities for you in the future and what you want to do with your life. And a lot of people don't really know, and then they can also use sports as an advantage to go to college. So a lot of people don't really. For me, I didn't just want to go to college. That just wasn't me. That wasn't who I wanted to be. So I would use wrestling or like a sport that's going to talk me into going to a college. So it's something that's pretty important. Sports. I mean, some of my best friends were wrestlers. Some of my best friends came from cross country and all this other stuff. So when you battle somebody every day, it's important to have that competition and fight and all that good stuff. But anyways.
Hells yeah.
Sun Valley Wrestling, baby.
And thanks for guys for listening. Support my Patreon page to keep me doing what I do. Also, follow me on Instagram, DGillette42. Gillette, the best a woman can get. And also, follow those links, guys. Check them out. And we will have a giveaway contest next month. So get ready for that. Some cool gear from Wide Eye Perspective. And I'll catch you next time.
Speaking of that
Deuces.
T-shirt. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
go
got to
ahead.
cut you off. Speaking of that T-shirt, I got one, and that shit is fire.
Dude, it's like the slickest little
so
thing ever.
comfortable.
It's so comfortable, yeah.
And like, I mean, this man has put in so much time and effort when it comes to these shirts. I mean, and he's doing a heck of a job. To be honest, I don't even have good fashion. But as soon as I put that Wide Eye Perspective on,
He just gives you a new look, a new outlook, a new, damn, that dude look good, bruh.
I'm starting to get some winks at me.
Wide eye winks.
Yeah, man.
All right, thanks, guys. Deuces. Follow those links.